but the super lucha moves are like the big extravagant moves, you know, that is just amazing. And getting to learn to do a couple of those was awesome.
My followers want to see me fight crime. Training isn't going to get me likes.
Congratulations, Scarlett. I interviewed you a few years back for Daddy's Home too. Oh my God, you're so grown up.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
I just came across your photo the other day and I was like, oh, look, she's so tiny. But congratulations on this project. What a great project. Us Latinos, we love the luchadores. Like,
oh, yeah.
We can't get away with this. So it's like the perfect thing for us. I mean, it's perfect because it's for a family affair. It's very light. And you, Scarlett, you play Ultraviolet, and you're the typical teen. You want to document everything.
Yes.
And then JR, you're her Nino, her godfather. And, you know, you're Black Scorpion, and you're like, hey, we're superheroes.
Yeah, bring it back. Bring it back with the social media.
It's your favorite crime-fighting purple girl, Ultraviolet. I'm at an armored truck or some crimmy thinks he can dash for some cash. Let's show him how we do it, Ultra style. Come on.
But it is so relatable because if a teen all of a sudden gained power, you're doing exactly what they would want to do. Like they want to tell the world, but they can't. So you have that kind of like that Spider-Man with great responsibility comes whatever, you know.
Great power.
Great power. So Scarlett, can you talk about pretty much representing every teen who, if they came into a superpower, they would do exactly what you're doing?
I mean, yeah, that's the thing is she is so relatable with what she wants to do because obviously, I mean, if I was in that situation, obviously I'd be a little scared of the mask at first, but I mean, obviously you want everyone to know that you're the superhero because that's like the coolest thing to tell people. Like, I'm the superhero. Like, nobody's going to believe you. But, you know, so, I mean, I think that it's just so funny getting to see, like, you know, the dynamic between her and, you know, Cruz or Black Scorpion, obviously, because he's so not like that. And I think it's just, I don't know. It's very fun. Very fun.
And JR, you have the coolest voice. You have the voice and it goes with the costume. So you don't have to add too much. I was like, this guy has a really cool voice to go with it.
Oh, thank you. I stole it. I stole it from everyone that's ever tried to do that voice.
But you have that deep tone anyway. So it's very like a radio voice. You have like a radio voice too.
Yes. Thank you, guys. Welcome in. Welcome. 98.5. We're here now.
So for you, JR, first, what does it feel like donning when you put on that mask? You know, how does it feel for both of you, for JR?
Oh man, it feels like what I would imagine. You know, it's like the cape. You know, your superpower. You know, like I have this saying, like with in acting, whatever. Like, you know, sometimes your superpower has to be confidence. You know, and you kind of just have to, whether you're confident or not, you got to put on that confidence cape, tie it up, and just be confident. And for me, putting on the mask was kind of like, okay, you know, I am Black Scorpion. I believe it. Please, you know, and like the mask definitely gave me that feeling, you know. I mean, the whole suit did, but the mask especially was like, you know, okay, you know, you kind of, it's like putting on your helmet, you know, for football players, you know.
And for you, Scarlett?
Yeah, I mean, definitely the same thing. I mean, when you really put that mask on, you're like, you're in it. Like, that's the transformation. Like, you're there, you know, and you go from just, you know, sitting around in the costume and then like, mask. And it's like, okay, whoa, I'm here. I'm in this superhero. I am this superhero. Yeah, pretty much everything JR said.
And then your powers, Ultraviolet, we can compare it to Flash. Like she's fast, she can take off, she can throw. Because I was wondering, like, how are you going to handle her? Do you have a stunt double? I mean, is there like I have a very short stunt person?
Yeah, they found the perfect
match.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah. Because I was like, but it's perfect because you know, it's mostly like CGI where we see you take off like the Flash, you know. So we don't. Yeah, I only saw the first 2 episodes, so we don't actually see you in the physical fight. So are we gonna get to that point?
Oh yeah, lots of fights.
I didn't know they let little kids do that, but I was like, I'm very excited to see that. And then for you, JR, what's it like with you and your stunt double? I mean, I'm assuming you can do a little more than Scarlett can.
I sure tried. Sometimes they'd be like, all right, JR, relax, you know, like, I'm like, I can do it. But no, I had an incredible stunt double named Matt Yanagia. He was freaking awesome. incredibly talented, just like Scarlett's stunt, the whole stunt team, you know,
Mhm.
led by James Liu. I mean, they really just made us feel like we could do this, you know, and made us feel confident in our movement and let us do whatever we could do safely, you know, without getting hurt and stuff. And it was just so much fun. It was so much fun to do that.
So are we going to see in later episodes more like the iconic lucha libre moves? Because we see like Scorpion kind of do it, but we don't get like the full thing, right? Because I'm assuming they're saving it for like the later episodes.
Yes, well, it's like it's also like Ultraviolet. She's learning, you know, she's learning how to combat everything, how to use her superpower safely, but also like, you know, because if she uses her superpower too much, she could hurt someone maybe, you know. So it's also like there's a balance there that we're kind of learning through Ultraviolet, and Black Scorpion kind of has his ways about him already. And, you know, I feel like that's definitely something that grows through the show, you know, their abilities and the super moves, like the super lucha moves are like Black Scorpion's big staple moves. You know what I'm saying? He's like an incredible fighter and combat specialist with everything. But the super lucha moves are like the big extravagant moves, you know, that is just amazing. And getting to learn to do a couple of those was awesome. It was I gained such a respect because their strength, la fuerza que tienen, like they're so strong to be able to do this, so coordinated. I was like super impressed with the whole stunt team and every luchador we worked with.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, guys. It's the perfect superhero show for families. You know, Marvel is a little dark sometimes, the DC gets a little dark, but this one's is like for like little kids, and they're gonna love it, especially if they like the lucha libre. Great show, great work, guys. Really excited for this one.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lupe. I really appreciate it.
No problem.